Hello, everyone. Came the month of August, and it started with challenging vigor through the meeting of fiery Mars and electrifying Uranus. They created solid, exhilarating vitality in the beginning. The combustible energy generated by the unison of these two active planets was a reminder to us that we need to work towards making our life better, not only for us as individuals. In fact, our actions should serve the world at large to make a collective change. Even though later in the month, we need to keep in mind that Mars would be clashing with Saturn as well, but more on that later. After the intense first week with tempers flaring and egos clashing, there would have been little time to relax. Nevertheless, after 7th, as we are nearing to witness full moon in Aquarius, this coming 11th, where Saturn is already stationed in Aquarius, we are encouraged to begin by changing our own personal lives. While it's true that one alone cannot change the world, yet we all can contribute by improving our own personal lives and be the change we want to see in this world. So, whenever planets transit through the air sign of Aquarius, which is best known for its cerebral and logical acts, often motivates us to create dynamic changes in our lives. The full moon occurring in the sign of Aquarius on August 11th is an harbinger for waking us up. And it basically tells us and instigates us that wake up, break free from outmoded methods that don't work anymore. Or you could keep wallowing in self pity and remain frustrated. The universal intelligence can only indicate and show us the path. The choice to follow is your free will. Since Saturn is in the same sign, you will feel the energies around heavy, making you lazy enough to procrastinate. If you resist and not persist, then you lose out on the many opportunities that open when you don't give up. With the planetary configuration in the air sign, you should be mentally prepared for the unexpected. There could be many changes in and around your life, and I believe all changes are for the better. Uranus, the ruler of Aquarius, always heralds progressive attitude and is free spirited. Saturn can be tough, always trying to put in discipline and screaming for structure, whereas the full moon in Aquarius encourages you to look within and be inspired, to be confident of yourself while embracing teamwork and the sudden ephemeres. Whatever is happening in your life are your own manifestations. Your thoughts are taking shape, whether they're positive or negative. So if you feel that situations or people are not being kind to you, then pause, reflect, and just change your attitude. For now is the time for a turnaround. What you sow is what you shall reap. Full moons often happen when the assertive sun opposes the instinctual moon. Or I would say your poised, confident exterior persona contradicts your feelings within. So every month, the universal intelligence gives us an opportunity to review, modify, rectify, complete, or dissolve situations of the past 6 months or the near past. Full moons are apex points that give us opportunities to release anything that doesn't seem to be of value to us or no longer serve the purpose that we envisaged. The Aquarian full moon is urging us to use our intelligence to modify and rectify what works or doesn't work for us. It's also a reminder to be the change we want to see in the world. Think collectively and try to be of use to the world at large. Normally, the full moons are ideal time to practice gratitude and acceptance, release fears, negative emotions, or disappointments. During the full moons, your soul evolves a bit more than the last, as the realizations keep setting in. Any resentment of whichever kind is toxic. So while feeling bad for yourself or wishing bad or feeling that you've become a victim, we destroy a soul in the process. You just need to release, let go, accept whatever's happened to you, and then move on with a positive approach that you feel is best. So during the Aquarian full moon, since it's more prone to utilizing cerebral rationality rather than emotional, we are more than capable and equipped to remove toxicity from our lives. Since Aquarius is a fixed air sign, you may feel resolute and obstinate, not wanting to release what's not working. But then Uranus, the motivator, can inspire you to make the breakthroughs. Shake yourself and change the course of your life. The Aquarius full moon is in direct clash with the sun, which is presently transiting through the Leo, which is the opposite sign of Aquarius. So the intensity is felt more so because of the Saturn, which is in conjunct with the luminary moon. It's like the strict teacher who is our well wisher, keeping an eye on our emotions, wanting us to retain our emotional quotient high. So, in a way, this is good because it helps us to take rational decisions, practical decisions. There is one more configuration to understand. We also have the full moon's trine aspect to Pluto, which exudes helpful and motivating energy to face up and dissolve the energies that limit us. Utilizing this energy is very beneficial as it helps in connecting with our soul and the purpose for what we are born for in this life. This could also mean that we need to let go of something to achieve our goal. In a nutshell, the full moon in Aquarius wants us to believe in ourselves and our intelligence to face the challenges stoically and get our lives in order. It's easily achievable when we become responsible for ourselves and our community. The Aquarian full moon always feels somber and heavy because it makes us realize about the big picture ahead. It prompts us to think and get serious about our life, our needs, desires, and wants. So, when one finds one's purpose in life, giving back to the world becomes more meaningful. The Japanese concept of ikagai, which means a reason for your being, can be a useful starting point during this full moon. It will be relatively easier to find your ikagai, which is the sweet spot between what you love doing and what you are good at and what the world needs. This coming week, starting from the full moon, find your ikagai and pursue your purpose in life. Even though the coming week sounds challenging, but I promise you, if you follow your heart, it is sure going to turn out a positive experience and a rewarding experience for you. So, till my next, stay blessed.